Okay, I thought it crashed. I thought that crashed my laptop for a moment. Uh-oh. Like, I was like, oh no. Okay. Going to, refresh my phone for a moment. Yeah, of course. Okay, I can't find... Uh-oh. Of course, I start very unprepared. Obviously. Never fail there. Never fail in the unprepared category. No, where is it? Goose! I don't need a goose. I don't need a dupe either. What I'm looking for is something that the cat is sitting on. No! I know. I have it. Thank you. Good girl. What? You good girl. Okay. I don't know exactly for how long my stream will go today, but I've been doing a little rough, so figured I'd, continue the shinies. Okay. 121, by the way. $121. I think. I can check in a moment. Is that the right chat? I think so. Okay, where is it? Right there. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, no. No. believe that we are in the 120s. Fuck, I just closed out Twitch. God damn it. Okay. I gotta remember that my Garchomp is dead. Ah, right there. Yeah, I'm in the 120s. Holly. What? You want me to pet you? You want me to pet you, call you pretty kitty? Yeah. You want me to pet you, call you pretty kitty? So soft. You just want me to keep calling you a pretty kitty. Alright. I feel like the reset method is like my least favorite method. If I'm being honest. I just wish that there was something more that it gives. Like, it's... Don't get me wrong, it is rewarding when you get the shiny. But, like, the in-between is, like, close out of the game, reopen, close out of the game, reopen, close out... That's why I don't like Legends ZA, like, from any point of standpoint, because to me, the shiny hunting in that game looks like just clicking on a bench 500 times, and oh, you get a shiny. Like, I don't... It doesn't appeal to me at all. Plus the autosave stuff, so... I don't own the game, so... And those are the two reasons why I don't own the game. If I'm being honest. Those are the two reasons why I do not own Legends ZA. That and also money. The game that was so finished that they had DLC come out within the first fucking month. Come on. What? You're a cat. You said no, not Moo. You're silly. So silly, so sweet. So silly, so sweet. Don't bite me. You want me to pet you? No, you want me to hold my hand on your forehead. Yeah. Okay. Am I allowed to stop? You want me to move my hand back to your forehead? Awesome. You want me to... Okay, Holly. Not even a head scratch? You just want me to put my hand on your forehead? Yeah. Can I? Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. I was like, can I, like, actually pet you, or do you just want me to keep... Okay. She had me put the palm of my hand on her forehead. Like, that's not exactly how you get pet. I think we're missing a couple steps here. That's how you have my hand on your forehead. But I need to move my hand in order to pet you. Now, when you want pet, but you don't want me to move my hand, all that gets you is my palm sitting on your forehead, which you are seeming strangely contempt with. Yeah. Okay. Okay. She's done. She's done with the human interactions for now. Now she wants to take a nap for 5 hours, or until Papa gets home, and he says, "Hi, Win," and she goes, "Wow." It's pretty much their interactions. It's not that my dad doesn't like Holly. He loves petting Holly. What Holly doesn't like is people touching her. Other than me. Holly is a one-person cat. And she doesn't hate my dad. That's for certain. If she did hate my dad, she'd be peeing on everything he owned. Which is not permission, by the way. Not even remotely close. Don't even think about it. But yeah, if Holly hated my dad, she'd be peeing on everything he owned. $135. Also, I'm sorry that I didn't stream yesterday. Yesterday I was not thriving. Not thriving yesterday. Some days are so much worse than others, and yeah, yesterday was one of those. I feel like I don't know. Yesterday was rough. Yesterday was really rough. Although the day before, I went through my SD card for my little Switch, my Animal Crossing Switch, and I sorted through all that, and yeah. I need to stop hitting the record button so often on my Switches. Because, I did the math. I even used a calculator so that I didn't have to mess up a bunch of times. I did the math, though. I've been putting all my Switch videos, moving them over to my laptop, which is also how I do the Tomodachi videos, by the way. That's how I do them. I move them over to my laptop. And so I moved them over to my laptop. And like 140, almost 140. 139 technically, but I moved them over to my laptop. And I compile them into my video editor, and then I post them on my YouTube. I did the math. I have over 19 hours worth of 30-second Switch clips compiled. I have over 19 hours. Right? Or is it 18? Let me check my notes app. I have 18 hours, 38 minutes, and 49 seconds on my YouTube as I speak of the Switch clips, because I moved them over from my SD, and yeah, I hit the record button a little too much. That's not even all of them, by the way. Just to put an even larger light on the, that's not even all of them, by the way. That's not all of them. No, it's not. I actually had an SD break on me when I moved, which still breaks my heart. I had an SD break on me when I moved. $142. Okay. Yeah. I wish that I didn't get hit with this wave of sadness, like, all the time. I mean, the wave of sadness is just, chronic depression. But, no. But thinking about it, like, I'm like, why is this taking so long to, like, get all of them sorted, get all of them compiled? This isn't even the photos. I have so many photos on my Switch. I moved them into into files on my laptop. $144. Yeah. Feeling good about this one for some reason. I don't know. Something about 144. Good feeling, good feeling. I don't know. Nah. Not a shiny. I don't know. I just... 144 gave me good vibes. Maybe it's somewhere closer. Ow! Ugh! My voice. My throat hurts so bad. And it's because my neck hurts so bad. I'm like trying to get myself in some sort of okay-ish mood right now. It's not really working the greatest, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Also, if you're curious about the numbers in chat, it's the encounters, and I don't want to set up a command thing. Because then it would just... I feel like it would just spam chat even more. I say as it's my own Twitch chat. But, like, I feel like that would just... No. Come on. It lets viewers see the numbers. I mean, the chat's behind my head, and I can't see it at all on my end. But I have shitty vision. I don't know, I just feel this, like, dark. I just keep feeling this dark wave of just depression. Next up is 150. Yep. Okay. I don't know, I just feel this just... I've already done 30 encounters in under 30 minutes. Plus, I was talking to my cat half the time, so. 150! Woo! I wonder if different spawns... $159. Woo! I just feel just this weird, dark depression just hovering over me right now. I just need to think about anything else. You know, when you're super sad and you just... I wish depression was just being sad. I wish. I wish. It'd be so much easier to deal with if depression was just being sad all the time. It would be so much easier to deal with. Oh my goodness. If depression was just being sad all the time, it'd be so much easier to deal with. Oh, fuck. I know that an ad break is running, so. I need to breathe for a moment. You know, you feel me? When those ad breaks run, that's about the best time I can do that, you know? Kinda mental reset a bit. Mental, not think about my hair that just came in. Fucking shit. I'm putting a hat. Okay, so it's that the ad break is done. Yay! 153. Bees! Bee! Oof! Yay! I do not like wearing hats. I like literally cried about it yesterday to my dad. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, fun times, you know. Fun times. Oh, I like. Oh boy, yesterday I had a full-blown mental breakdown, and like, my dad was trying so hard to cheer me up, by, like, joking. And the thing is, I am a very self-deprecating, like, person regarding my own jokes. So he tried to, he tried to make a joke. He tried to make a joke on how I look when I cried with no eye, when I cry, when I don't have any eyelashes, and I just started crying more, so he had to stop. Don't knock that over on my laptop. He just had to stop, you know? Anyways. Yeah. I'm, like, still so upset. And I'm in that weird area of just act like you're not upset, and maybe you won't feel upset. Fake it till you make it, you know? And no amount of faking it is making me make it. So I had a mental breakdown yesterday instead. And yeah, no amount of faking it till I make it has made me made it. So instead, I decided to have a full-blown mental breakdown in my living room yesterday. Having my dad fucking watch and try and calm me down, and he tried to throw out some suggestions, and I'm like just sobbing and just a mess. Oh, fuck. I like... Oh, God. So, yeah. That's how my day went yesterday. And... oh, yeah. The other day, my cats decided to find a wasp and start playing with it, and I couldn't find the bug spray anywhere, so in a panic, I called my dad, and, like, I'm, like, hyperventilating, trying to prevent Seven from fronting, and he's like, first of all, breathe, like, he's like, breathe, please. Don't pass out, don't lose control. Breathe. So did that. And turns out the bug spray was on top of the cabinet where I could not reach. Now, in the meantime, I found one of, like, I think they're called, like, red solo cups or something like that. There's a whole song about them. But anyways, I found one of those cups, put it on top of the wasp. I taped it to the floor. I put something heavy on the cup. I put something heavy on the cup. This is, 160! Yay! 40 encounters. Yeah. So yeah. I put tape, like I taped the cup to the floor. I put something, I first put something heavy on it. And then I taped it to the floor. And I'm on the floor at this point. I'm on the floor crying on the phone with my dad, trying to calm the hell down. And I'm trying to get the cats to stop trying to eat it. And after I get that whole thing situated, I put a cooking pot on top of it, just for extra precautions, because taping it down to the ground with duct tape, might I add, was not good enough. I had to put a cooking pot on top of it. This all could have been prevented, Dad, by the way. It could have been prevented had you just moved the bug spray down a little bit, you know, where your child, who can't even stand, could grab it had they encountered a wasp. So I put the cup over it, duct taped it to the ground, put something heavy over it, put a cooking pot over it. Not in that exact order, but like the tape and the heavy object. It just needs flipped around type thing. And I go to film a video after my dad hangs up the phone and stuff like that, because he's like, you got it all situated, you're good, like, you're good? And I'm like, yeah, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna let you go, and just keep the cats in your room, just in case, like, you're good, like, it didn't sting you or anything, kind of thing, like, that'd be a whole different issue. But yeah. I go to film a video. I'm on the floor, and I'm just freaking out still, and I'm in the middle of taping the cup to the floor as I'm filming this. And I never posted it, because I was like, if you can't tell, I'm freaking the fuck out right now. I took off my glasses. And I saw it. Actually, I saw nothing. There was nothing there. What may you ask? Oh, you know, just the two brown things that are always right above my eyes, you know, they're gone. My eyebrows. Gone. Gone. Off my face. Gone. Just gone. And I started sobbing. Because if capturing a wasp in a cup wasn't mortifying enough, it takes a level of everything to not sob to see yourself with no eyebrows. It takes a level of mental strength to not sob. Just break down fucking crying, sobbing, to see yourself with no eyebrows. Especially if the last time you saw yourself, you did have your eyebrows intact. So sometime between the night before and that morning, my eyebrows left my face, said, fuck you, asshole, and flew off into the sunset and whatever the fucking, like, I saw this one video, and it's like, well, what happened to your eyebrows? And it's like, well, you see, they were actually caterpillars that were sitting on my face, and they metamorphosized into beautiful butterflies and flew off my face saying, screw your asshole, and I never saw them again. That video is funny. Whoever made that, thank you. You turned my tears into laughter. It takes a level of mental strength to see yourself with no eyebrows. It really does. It really does. I broke down just sobbing. Like, it's not the first time that I've seen myself without eyebrows. This is like the 6th time. But yeah. This is like the 6th time in the last 5 years. Maybe 6. But I won't lie and say that it isn't extremely frustrating. I was like, I swear, if I catch this thing while I'm talking about my lack of eyebrows, I'm gonna cry even more. And the thing is, I'm trying to turn just absolute mess of emotions into something funny, and sometimes it's just not working. Hence yesterday, I usually turn my suffering into jokes, cause if I don't laugh, I will just start crying, and I'd rather laugh than cry. But sometimes I do need to cry. Some days I just do need to cry. Like, okay, so the next encounter is 170, by the way. So yeah, I've had a rough last few weeks. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not getting a shiny right now. Sorry. Yeah. I've been a little open about it before, but 170, by the way. I've been a little bit open about it before, but I have something called trichotillomania, and man, does that shit destroy your appearance. It destroys it. It's rough. $170. Yeah. It is not fun to deal with. And the thing is, if you deal with it for so long, after so long of damage and all that stuff, and plus with dealing with everything, with, like, if your health starts tanking, then sometimes your hair just decides, you know what, fuck you. You don't get to have my problems. Yeah. 171. I'm like pausing in between this stuff so I don't accidentally catch a shiny while I am talking about something extremely vulnerable. like, like I've talked about it before. I've talked about it before. But yeah. After so much damage to your hair, it doesn't really grow back that great. And sometimes it just doesn't grow back at all. Sometimes it's the case of, like, it's sometimes you get your trichotillomania under control, and then sometimes it just randomly falls out, and just, it's fucking frustrating. And it is frustrating. Like, it is so frustrating to deal with. It is so frustrating to deal with. Anyways, 172. I'm like making big pauses so I don't have to catch a shiny and, you know. I was making like big pauses in the conversation because I didn't want to catch a shiny while I'm talking about something that's a little bit more vulnerable. Like, I'm still sharing this stuff on the internet, and hopefully either somebody else out there who's going through the same shit feels less alone, or somebody who's going through the same shit has some advice. Cause like I've been dealing with this shit for a long time. I've been dealing with this shit for a very long time, and it kind of reaches a breaking point after so long that you just get so frustrated, and all you feel like you can do is cry, or in this case, talk about it. Sorry. Getting back to the shiny hunt. We're getting back to that. You know, sometimes I do get a little bit more vulnerable on my streams and stuff like that, and I just sometimes I do get a little bit more vulnerable on my streams, and I don't know, sometimes it just feels good to talk about. Like, as I said, maybe somebody out there who's currently watching, maybe struggling with the exact same thing, and maybe me talking about it might make them feel less alone. Because, like, it's already frustrating enough, but, like, there is a certain level of guilt that comes with stuff like Trickzilla Mania. Because the thing is, you think, well, I can control it. I can control it. Why can't I control it? Why can't I control it? Why can't I control it? And it causes so much frustration. Especially if it's on the rougher sides of dealing with this shit. Like, sorry for getting a little bit vulnerable there, though. It's one of those things that just sometimes life sucks. You know? Holly, I appreciate you trying to be a good co-host. But co-hosts do not hit random buttons on the keyboard. And they also don't switch it back to Spanish. Yeah. Don't think I didn't catch that. Did I change the game to that of which I am playing? Oh, goodness. For a second, I was like, wait a minute. Did I leave it on Tomodachi Life? Yay. But no, I didn't. I do believe that this is encounter number 177. Yep, 177. Okay. I usually wait till it does a like the attack noise thing. Ew! So just in case, because the thing is, I am colorblind. Some shit is not easy to see at all, even in the slightest. And sometimes I just like the Pokemon that sparkle. Okay. Call me silly. Call me weird. Some days I just like watching my Pokemon sparkle. Even if I see no difference in the shiny versus the regular. And some days I get so scared that I'm going to fail a shiny because I can't tell what the shiny looks like. So yeah, some days I can't really tell what the shiny looks like, so I just, I just run up to it, and once it's made a noise, I know that, okay, well, that's not shiny. That's not shiny either. Oh, hey, look at that one. That one sparkled. Watch, this one's going to sparkle. Eh? Yeah. 180, by the way. I've done 60 encounters today. Holy shit. So yeah, we're actually doing pretty good on this. I did kind of pause for a moment to talk about a little bit more of the vulnerable stuff and stuff like that. Because if I was going to get a shiny, I wanted to at least be able to cut out the emotional parts, even though that this is the internet and I did hit Sun. Okay. This is an interesting way to keep track, but it also works. It works. Sprinkle you with cheese. Yes, I want to sprinkle you with cheese. I want to sprinkle you with cheese and eat you all up. I want to eat you all up. She's like, wait a minute, that last part didn't include cheese. You just like the word cheese. Yeah. 182. Do you like the word cheese? Do you enjoy the word cheese? She's like, I'm a cat. Of course I enjoy the word cheese. Bunk. Ew! Ew! Pew! Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to flip someone off. Okay. Who? Not really sure. Never really questioned that far, you know? I think this is like the worst one that I've had. Well, I've had a few. Really not great ticks before. But the flipping off, that one just pisses me off. It's like, dude, what the hell? I'm not telling my body to do that. And of course, that's how it works for all of them. But that's besides the, well, that is the point. And also besides the, and, I don't know. I'm trying to word things that don't have words that can describe. Unless if you know, and the only way you know is if you know. You know? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Thank you for not registering the Y press. Angel craves cookies. Please feed him cookies. Feed him cookies. Feed him cookies. Feed him cookies. Please deposit 5 cookies. Please deposit 5 cookies. Please deposit 5 cookies. Please. I don't even remember where that's from. I don't remember where that's from. Like, please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit. Please deposit. Please. Actually, I think that might be. Ooh. We don't support that game anymore. I think I remember where it's from. And if it is from that game, I'm sorry for making that reference. I think that it might be from... Yeah. Yeah, I'm remembering it is. It is. Okay, yeah. Apologies for making a reference like that. We don't support. Yeah, I'm just remembering that it's from Five Nights. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really support the creator. No, shit. But anyways, encounter number 1-something-7. One something 8. It's 188. Okay. Is it even picking up the right thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well. It's a great way to test if my mute button is still working. Apologies if you heard a loud thud. So I go, that's what that was. Yeah, that's what that was. Holly, you can stop looking at it now. You can stop staring at it. It's not going to eat you or threaten you or anything like that. It's a microphone. It made a thud because it fell. Holly. Hi. You want me to pet you? Oh, you want me to pet you? She's like, I don't want you to stop petting me, actually. You do on occasion. You on occasion are not in a petting mood. It's like right there. That jump scared me. I I think this is 190. Yes, okay. Right? Yep. This is a great thing about typing it out. So yeah, I've literally done 70 encounters in an hour. My hips hurt so bad right now. And I kind of want to scream. $191. My hips hurt a ton. I think I left something out in the kitchen earlier. Not entirely sure. $192. I don't remember how many resets it took me to get my Shalfa Ursaluna. I think it took like, it probably took like 300 or something. And I can't really go off of the, oh, what day did you start? Sometime early November, I think. But the thing is, I got really fucking sick in November, so that's not really a great way to look at it, you know? Because I think how it literally went was my streaming anniversary, a random day after, well, I think it went Halloween, streaming anniversary, which is November 14th, random day, like, what, 10 days later? Maybe 15? Couple days till not Easter, Christmas Eve. Winterfest. Animal Crossing update. Did that for like 4 days. And then had one of, if not the most painful, worst migraines that I've ever had in my entire fucking life. And then that shit lasted for, like, the thing is, it started around November. I hate to admit it. That migraine started in November. And it was on and off. This bitch was on and off until March. It started in November. Anyways, encounter number 195. This, there are not words. Every moment that I streamed from November to March was either with a pounding headache or abruptly ended to the swing of a migraine. Ain't that just so fun? I had a... Oh, goodness. I had... It was like right around Thanksgiving that it started. I know that. And I remember I shaved my head on Thanksgiving. Great way to celebrate the holidays. Highly recommend. Totally didn't cause a mental breakdown that worsened the migraine. 197, by the way. Oh gosh. Yeah. But I did manage to figure out like stuff like what was mainly triggering it. And that's what kind of led it back down to my normal baseline of not great feeling headache. But not migraine. Not blinding, debilitating, eyes covered, ears covered. Have a fan on in the middle of December. 'Cause freaking temperature dysregulation. Oh gosh. I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I will just cry. If I'm being honest. But yeah. That's why I didn't really stream that much during that time. Also, encounter number 200. Soup! I'm not naming it soup if it's shiny, by the way. That's not happening. Ooh! Do I even want to know what word just left my mouth? I don't think I do. I don't know. I legitimately do not know what word just left my mouth. Granted, had zero control over it, so... Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I wonder how accurate to the... Like, I don't know if I put a certain number on the... Like... I don't remember if I put a certain number on the, like, oh, he'll thank you with how many photos of himself that you can use as emotes. I don't know if I put that or if it's just, let's see, remember to feed him. He will thank you with photos of himself, of him that you can use as emotes. Okay. Yeah. 202. Also my neck has been hurting so bad. Like, I kind of just want to take this ad break to just, like, you know, did it say something about an ad break? I kind of just want to take the ad breaks, just, you know, readjust my pillows. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Owie. Yeah. Testing. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Whew, sorry about that. Readjusted some stuff real quick. $203. By the way. Did I ever? Thank you for not actually posting on my Instagram. Yes, I did create a new Instagram, by the way. Okay, just had to check on some things real quick, and I saw that an ad break was running, so I figured best time to do so. For being honest. Readjusted myself to, like, more so lay down kind of thing. Also, my freaking hair is... Oh boy. I do not want to wear hats. I do not want to wear them anymore. I just don't. I'm tired. I don't want to wear hats anymore. I'm tired. Anyways. 205. Almost said 105. Me trying to give this type of, like, me trying to give this type of shiny hunt a second try, honestly, oof. It just, oof. It's rewarding when you get a shiny. It's boring 99% of the else. My stupid fucking just itchy. $2.10. I guess this is always what you make of it kind of thing. Like, I don't find it boring when other people do the resets. But, like, I just feel like I'm alone when I do them. Does that make any sense? Also, I think I might have missed one. I don't know. It's bound to happen eventually. Bound to happen eventually where you miscount somewhere. I think my worst hunt ever is hands down the one that made me so burnt out on the game that I haven't really touched it much since. You know it, you love it. Applin! Oh, goodness. I'm so happy that I eventually got that shiny. But dude, I am never, and I mean ever, doing one like that. That is that long, that tedious, that sanity decreasing ever again. Not fucking happening. I spent a year and a half looking for that motherfucker. While I was going through my footage stuff, I literally started it like late 2023. Yeah, 2023. I don't remember the exact day, but it was a day of hope, a day of, quite frankly, a little bit of stupidity. Maybe quite a bit of it. Insanity, absolutely. Yeah. That one shiny took 3,707 eggs. That's not including the hunts that I did to take a break from it. Got Misdreavus almost immediately. Got 2 Fuecocos. If I would have... Let me tell you something. Those last batch of Applin, at the same time, I put together some Quaxly eggs. If I would have hatched the Quaxly eggs first, I would have lost my shit. I am not joking when I say that I got that in like the first few hours. I would have lost my shit. You wanna know the level of burnout that thing caused? I got my shiny Applin in January 2025. I got my shiny Quaxly in, I do believe, June. And as I said, I collected the eggs at the exact same time. One switch doing one switch doing the other. But yeah, that was the worst one. That one was a actual grind against my actual sanity. Like, I had so many life-changing events happen in the time span of how long it took me to find a sparkly apple that I can't tell the color difference to. That's the even funnier part, by the way. All for an apple that I can't tell the color difference to. Just because it sparkles. The amount of life-changing events that happened during that one hunt alone. Dude, I lost the ability to walk in between that time. That was right before I got my wheelchair. I did the fundraiser that February. I did the subathon fundraiser thingy last February. That's why I did my subathon last year. It was so I could afford my wheelchair. Let's see. 220. So the time that it takes 100 resets plus a little bit of pausing in between is about an hour and 30 minutes. Holy shit. Yeah. Sounds about right. $220. But yeah, in that time, so many life-changing things happened. I moved. I lost the ability to walk. I started the hunt, I think, right before getting into a relationship, ended the relationship, discovered that I am Airways. Like, all that stuff happening in between the time of me starting it and finishing it, I moved. I moved states. I lost my job. Haven't been able to find a new one other than streaming ever since. Let's see. Lost the ability to walk. My grandma died. I got into another relationship. After that one was when I discovered that I am Airways. I mean, I could have told myself that 3 years ago and saved myself all sorts of hassle, but... Ugh. I could have literally saved myself the hassle if I would have just believed myself 3 years prior. Because I did come out as Airways in 2021? I think it was either 2021 or 2022. I came out as Airways. It may have actually been 2023. I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe the proper term that, I personally feel extremely confident in using Airways. I fall somewhere in between the spectrum of aromanticism and I am completely asexual. Completely just... We all know this. So, Airways. That's what fits me. Yeah. And I think the term that, regarding my, aromanticism is probably, I think the term is gray romantic. Something like that. But, it's somewhere in there. And if I ever find that is the correct term, then that's what the term is. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to fight with figuring out something to that deep of specifics, if I'm being honest. That's how comfortable I am in using just the plain terms of Aerial Ace. Like, if some people want the larger terms for themselves, go for it. Go for it. Figure yourself out. The more you know about yourself, the better. Me, I'm okay with the label that I have found. I don't like like I don't really see myself trying to figure it out past what point I have. If I'm being 100% honest. Like, yeah, I'm pretty like good with that term for myself. To be fair, if something was like right out of my field of vision, I also wouldn't be able to see it, obviously. I'm like, why does this thing not like get angry? Yeah. Ooh. I need to remember that my Garchomp is currently fainted. It's dead. Okay. 230 is next. So technically this is 129. Ah, damn it, I think an ad is running. No. Also, I think my dad just got home. Not entirely sure. Yeah. I heard a door open, so that's what that means. And if not, then the person knows the cat's nickname is Marmar. $230. I like missed half that sentence. And if it's not my dad, then we have a person who broke into the house. However, they somehow know that the cat's nickname is Marmar. $230. $231. Part of me just kind of wants to just, go to bed kind of thing. But, like, I want to keep going. And it's more so the depression. Like, kind of. Okay, there's no... That's not the way I'm wording it. No. Like... God, there's really no non-depressing way of wording that, is there? Wow. Like, it's wow. Anyways, change of subject. Um, wow. Um, 232. So,
No.
okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. My dad came in to talk for a second. Part of me just kind of wants to, like, lay flat on my stomach to, like, super stretch my legs. Does that make any sense at all? Like, just stretch my back, stretch my legs, like, anybody else feel like that? Like, just the good old flipperoo and just lay and just like kind of just me. I mean, hey, nothing beats a good lay down kind of stretch where, like, you are the opposite direction from sitting, if that makes any sense. Especially when you sit all fucking day. Like, nothing beats a good lay down kind of stretch. Like, just nothing beats it. Okay, maybe a few things, but like, just the desire to just flip myself over, kind of like a pancake. I swear if I get the shiny, oh. I like just like kind of like lay on your stomach and like just have your arms kind of like prop you up just a little bit and like your legs just like plump like, and you're laying down on your stomach and, like, flat, it is, like, one of the best feelings in the world when you've been sitting all day. Like, because the thing is, most people, what they do is when they've been sitting all day, they do the stand up and they go, oh, stretch, let me just stretch, and I can't do that. I can't do the first step of that. Most people, when they have been sitting all day and their hips hurt, first thing they do is stand up. And I can't do the first step to that. So what does that leave me? Flipping myself like a pancake and laying on my stomach. Just lay like a pancake. I unfortunately cannot flip like a pancake right now because 1, I am streaming. 2, my cat just sat on my lap. She's making biscuits. She's like, the demand is very high right now. I need to work overtime. I'll never retire at this rate. Don't worry, cat, neither will I. He says I literally don't have any other job but streaming, but honestly, I'd end up doing this until I physically cannot anymore, kind of thing, like. Like, I don't plan on stopping until I physically have to, kind of thing. Like, and seeing how I've streamed through times that I really shouldn't have, this last January Animal Crossing update, such a painful blur that I remember playing it, but I also don't remember playing it. Like the Animal Crossing update, I remember playing it, but I don't remember playing it. And I remember red smoke around those memories, kind of thing. Like, that is how much pain I was. Granted, on and off migraines, pounding headaches, and streaming when I was in the middle of the pounding headaches. Yeah, that's not a good idea. And the red fog might have literally just been my migraines and me trying to stream with them. So yeah, there have been times where I have streamed where I literally should have been resting and sleeping, and I absolutely paid the price for those. You know, I probably wouldn't have had to deal with a on and off migraine for 4 months straight. Like, it's just on and off migraine for 4 months. 5 months? Something like that. If I would have just, you know, rested first, Holly. There's no way. It's not your toy. So bad. Anyway. Anyways. I hate that one so bad. One moment. Alrighty, anyways. No, wait. 2:45. 1:45 was like an hour ago. Anyways. What was I talking about before? Everything? I keep thinking I'm in the 100s. I keep craving chicken nuggets. That is the one food we don't have right now that I want. Like, the one food. The one food that I keep craving, we do not have. Is my event list working? That's a great question. Some of them spawn really far away. $2.48. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's baby, nobody. Something, something, so. I fucking can't remember the words. God damn it. That song's so, like, I get that part of the song stuck in my head all the time. All the time. I think that's the only part of the song I have listened to, if I'm being honest. $2.49. One step closer to $2.50. But yeah, like just the idea of just like rolling over and flipping myself like a pancake and just laying on my stomach right now sounds like the best thing ever. Just pancake. It's not exactly the word I was going to say, but it left my mouth. I don't know what word I was going to say, but just pancake. Because the thing is, if I could just be flipped over like a pancake. Awesome. Like, if there was a giant human spatula, and I was just flipped over, just like a giant pancake, just like spatula right underneath me, flip. It's just like a pancake, and just laying on my stomach, and just that. I am. Oh god. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh. Sometimes I think I'm hilarious. I my my brain just like pieced out for a moment. Like it's like words. My words just gave up for a moment. My ability to word just gave up for a solid minute. Maybe two. And like I actually don't know how long that just happened, and I probably was just completely silent. I was probably just completely silent for a moment there. I apologize. Probably just went from like super laughing and haha and just to just nothing. Just nothing. I think I was talking about chicken nuggets. I want chicken nuggets so badly right now. But we do not have any. Because the store was out. How do you run out of chicken? How do you run out of chicken in the shape of tiny little dinosaurs that eat? I mean, everyone loves dinosaur chicken nuggets. I'm not even supposed to have gluten, and I love. Oh, goodness. I love them. My body does not. My body doesn't like any food that I feed it, so it can deal with it. I say as I am the one who ends up dealing with it, but that's the plot point. That was broken words for a moment. That's besides the point. Oh boy. I don't even remember what odds is. I don't have the shiny charm, but I have Alakazam perfected. I don't have the shiny charm, but I have this Pokemon perfected. I wonder if I can get it today. Like, if I do hit odds, can I hit odds today? I'm not sure. It took me a while to get it had to have been like something near like 300-ish resets for technically it was Shiny Alpha Ursa Ring, but I evolved it into Ursaluna. Can I hit odds today? That's my question. And what is odds? It's probably like, I'd assume that it's like 1 in 500 because I have it perfected, but I don't have the charm. Having it like 100% perfected does bring those odds down quite a bit, honestly. Like, good amount. Decent amount. I love how this game works like that, though. Like, I don't even have the decks finished. And I don't really, like, it's not that I don't plan on doing that, but I do not have any rush to do that. Like, because part of that is getting Arceus, and honestly, I feel like that can wait a bit, if I'm being honest. Ew. hardest one to perfect is going to be the Magnemite line. Like, 100%. And I feel like a good trade-off would be if I can't perfect it, I at least want to get one shiny. Which will still be a challenge in of itself. Because it is a space-time distortion Pokemon. That is a challenge in of itself. Also, I've encountered 140 times today already. Like 144. I don't know, maybe this one will be the one. Because I had a good feeling once I hit 144 in general on how many encounters I've done, but now I've done 144 today. So maybe it might be this. Nah. Oh well. Oh well, too bad, so sad, I have cupcakes. I don't have a shiny Alakazam. First, you take my spoons. Then, you don't be shiny. Don't be shy. That's... You don't be shy. I don't think that's the right way to word it. Yeah, in 2 hours I have encountered 145. Trying to think. I was talking about something. I know earlier I kept saying that I wanted to be flipped like a pancake. Which is a sentence in of itself. But like, wouldn't that be so... Like, why have we as a society not created a human flipping machine to where it flips you like a pancake? Why have we as a society not deemed that something worthy of being invented? I swear, if I get the shiny right now, I'm gonna name it Pancake. Because that's the only thing that I can think of is a human pancake flipping device. Like, why have we as a society not deemed that a thing to be invented? You ever wonder that? I swear, some of the conversations that I have are so cursed that I just... Sometimes I think I'm silly. For some reason I thought that was shiny. That, like, my heart just... Okay. 270 is what's next. Yeah. Out of the weird conversations that I have while doing this stuff, human pancake flipping device is apparently not one of them. The video that I still need to edit down, with me perfecting the Gasly line and stuff like that, the Gasly and Spiritomb line, where I get a shiny Gasly, that one had a conversation how cats would honestly run the world so much better than humans. And they would. I stand by that. Oh, well, maybe they'd fight the same amount that we as humans. They're cats. We as humans already serve cats as is. And I'm about to go into the same fucking tangent that I did in the video. But we as humans already serve cats. Why have we not made them, like, rulers of our countries? Cats would make perfect political figures. The only people who would be against that? Dog people. They'd be like, well, what about man's best friend? Sure, have a dog run a country too. They'd run it better than people. Seriously. Like, you put man's best friend and honestly, I don't know the cat equivalent to that. Well, I do, but I can't say that on stream. It's true, but it's not something I'm saying on stream. Yeah, but like, animals would run the world so much better than humans, and I don't know why we decided that we as a species deserve to run this world. Because we are treating it so fucking terribly. Like, if cats could run the world, and if cats created the meow for us. They can create anything with. They created the meow for us. They literally created the meow to mimic baby cries. Like babies crying. Cats don't meow in the feral state. Like, they don't meow for other cats. They hiss at other cats. They go, they make that noise. But yeah. Animals would run this world so much better than humans, and honestly, we do not deserve to run this planet. We are killing this planet. Like, imagine if the world was run by animals. Honestly. Imagine. If the world was run by animals, there would probably be less wars. There would probably be less, like, the thing is, animals would probably be like, oh, this is how I get a home. And then this is how I get fed. So obviously, they'd want humans to, like, if we as humans were still in positions of, like, work and stuff like that, they'd want us to have homes, food, like, all that stuff, so they can survive. And honestly, That'd be fair. That'd be fair. I feel like there would be so much less chaos in this planet if animals were to run it. And, like, there's absolutely one of my hottest of takes is that cats would run this, like, this and really any country better than we do as humans. Same with dogs. They would. They would. Animals would care so much more about the planet than we do. Like, and I even mean that for the sense of the people who actually do care about the planet, who actually are putting in genuine effort to make sure that this planet does not die. That's being fucking destroyed by shit like artificial intelligence, like... I think that animals would care much more about this world than we do as humans. That's one of my hot takes. Is that if animals were to run the world, it would be so much better of a place, and it would be, like, humans are just terrible. And I say that as a human. I say that as a human. Humans are terrible. We're a terrible species to have run this planet. Also, 280, right? Yeah. I feel like the conversation switches every 10 encounters, and it keeps jumping back to random things such as the pancake flipping device. It would be a good device, though. Just imagine. Just imagine. You're laying down, and you hit a button, and out comes this human-sized spatula that scoops underneath you, lifts you into the air, and flips you like a pancake. Like, would that not be an amazing device? Oh. You know that little grab that cats do? Like, is that a... No, it's not. It's not. Is it? No, it didn't sparkle. Okay. That one almost had me convinced. I don't know what was about it, but, like, that one... Damn. Huh. But yeah, anyways. You know that cute little, like, where some animals will just, like, cats and bunnies do this, where they, like, fold their paws into an X over their nose and they stretch. many other animals do that other than cats and bunnies. Cats, bunnies, rabbits. Like the little X in, like, they make their paws, like, into an X almost, put it over their nose, and then they do the little stretch, and it's so cute. Anyways. I need to remember, my Garchomp is dead. I wonder what odds is. I know I've mentioned that like a few times, but like I don't know what my odds are of getting a shiny alpha. This game has such a unique way to get shinies and boost your odds that it's almost impossible to like fully calculate without certain factors, if that makes any sense. Like if I was to say, oh yeah, I'm hunting this, I have nothing perfected. Like, I have nothing. Like, I have 0 points on this Pokemon. I actually haven't caught it before. That would be significantly different than my odds of, I have caught it before. I have added these research points. I have the shiny charm. I do not have the shiny charm, however, I have it perfected. Like, the entry of the Pokemon perfected. The entire line is perfected. And I find that it is such a unique way that they have handled this for this game. Like, it is cool as fuck. Okay. Okay. I think that this is, like, the coolest. Like, the thing is, for like, the way that you, like, perfect the decks and stuff like that, I think that this is the coolest way that they have done this in any Pokemon game. Legend ZA, I hate to bash on it so much, but I think it is the worst. From what I have seen, I think it is the worst in a lot of categories, unfortunately. I do not have the game. The storyline seems fun. But certain aspects of the game do not seem fun. It just seems like grinding and resetting simulator, if I'm being 100% honest. Okay, 290? Well, next one is 290. Gosh darn it. Mhm. This is an interesting way to keep track, and at least it shows it on stream as well. Like, I gotta think of a better way to do it though. Because, like, I feel like I'm spamming my own chat. Like, is that even something that's possible to do? Like, I'm not. I feel like from the outside, it probably looks so fucking weird. Like, I've tried to set it up on my, like, on my actual stream overlay countless times before, and I don't know what's broken about it, but something is, so something does not work. I don't know what it is, though. That's the unfortunate thing. I don't know what is broken when it comes to that. Also, that alarm that went off like 20 minutes ago, I think. That was my food alarm. I just now realized that. It's more so my, if you're laying down and like in bed, if you've been in bed all day kind of thing, maybe it's a good time to like get out of bed, like use the restroom, like, and go eat something, talk to dad. Like, that is what that alarm is for. Some days I wish that shiny hunting was like just like a snap of the fingers kind of thing. But also, I literally can't snap my fingers. That's besides the point. But also, it would take away from the reward that is shinies. It would take away the reward. I guess that's why I also do not like Legends CA. There's a lot of things that I can't get behind with that game. I'm so sorry to bash on it so much. I just can't get behind it. I wish I could. I literally wish I could. It does look like it has a fun storyline. But, I don't know. Took a while for him to notice me. Also, I'm almost at encounter number 300. Damn. That is weird to think about. Like, I feel like it took me so much longer yesterday to hit 120 than it is. I feel like it took me so long to hit 120 yesterday, and I've already done almost 180 today. I think I'm almost on row 150 on my blanket. Right? Yeah, I think I'm almost on row 150 on my blanket right now. I think I might be on row 145? Question mark? Either that or 140. What the? 2.99. Only for the small price of $2.99. Can you find out that's... Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to find it right now. I'm on row 145 for my blanket. It's huge. Yeah, I'm on row 145 on my blanket, and now I'm on encounter number 300. Imagine getting it on such an even number like this. Like, if it does happen, that would be really weird. Like, if I was to get it on such an even number, like, my Applin, I got it on 3707. My shiny, like, my Sprigatito, I got it on 717. Oshawott, I got it in like 350 something. And I got it so fast. Truth be told, the reason why there is a long pause in between me getting, like, in between the egg appearing kind of thing and the Oshawott hatching out of it is because I was crying watching Hell of a Boss. I will be 1000% honest. Somebody commented on my YouTube video of it saying that I hacked it in. I did not. The pause was because I was crying watching Hell of a Boss. I will be 100% honest with you when I say this. The Applin hunt took so much out of me that if I could hack one in, I would have. But I did not. The Applin hunt took so much out of me that if I did know how to hack one in, I would have. I didn't, because I don't know how to hack one in, And I don't even have a modded Switch, number one. Number two, I wouldn't be able to access the internet on it. Then what the fuck would I be paying to, like, fucking $20 a year for? Technically, my dad knows that, but that's the point. Oops! Yeah. But I will be 100% real. Yeah, if I wouldn't have gotten it, maybe a couple more months. Maybe if it would have been like a couple more months kind of thing, I probably would have just packed it in. But I wouldn't have even showed it on stream kind of thing. Wouldn't have made a video about it. Wouldn't have done any stream stuff about it. I wouldn't have. Because that's not genuine then. And I would be open and honest if I would have went to that level of desperation. I think maybe if I would have hit over the base game mods kind of thing, then I would have. Because that was just too much on me. It was just too much on me. But I got it in 3707. I think I missed a few. Like, typing it down kind of thing. I think I missed a few. But also, don't care. It's not always going to be 100% accurate. There's going to be a few missed. And I'm not adding one just in case kind of thing. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I absolutely missed one. That is for certain. Yeah, I absolutely missed at least counting one. But I don't care enough to figure out how many or which ones. Because the thing is, I've probably missed a few for each and every single hunt that I do. If I'm being honest. I probably miss at least 5 counts, if that makes any sense. Like, encounters. I probably miss adding 5 encounters to the number, like the end number, by the time that I have finished and caught a shiny. If I'm being honest. But, like, the encounter number is not that serious to me. It is enough to count it, like, to where I'm like, okay, this is about how many times that I had to reset to get it. But, like, honestly, if it's not 100% accurate, I don't care. as long as I get a number out of it, like, the thing is, I think there's only one hunt that I've done slash am doing slash like is my Heart Gold Soul Silver starter. Which honestly, if I'm being 100% real here, if I get an opportunity to sell my copy of Heart Gold, I will. I will. In an instant, kind of thing. Like, if I get an opportunity to sell it, I'm selling it. I'm sorry. Because one, nobody can see me play it. I don't have a DS capture card. Two, it's a game that I have not completed, if I'm being honest. Like, it's like, say if I was to talk to, like, meet up with somebody and stuff like that, and they were to be like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to play Heart Gold, or, like, something like that. And I was to be like, well, how much you want it for? Because I literally have a copy of Heart Gold. And it's not that I don't love the game, it's that I need the money. The only reason why I haven't turned to websites like eBay and stuff like that is because I can't really leave the house the easiest, and I can't really leave the house the easiest. You know? Like, I'm just now getting back to what, like, my normal, like, my baseline, my stuff like that, from Easter. Like, yesterday being the first... Oh, yesterday being the first date of that kind of thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like... I'm not joking, by the way. One, I wouldn't joke about that stuff, really, if I'm being honest. That's a really weird thing to do. It's a really weird thing that... I don't even know how to make a joke about that, honestly. But yeah, Feels really weird to almost hit 200 today. When it feels like it took this amount of time 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Shit. Owie, owie. Fuck. That's a very calm way of saying the colorful language that I was about to say. It's a very, very very creative way to correct what was about to be extremely colorful language. I still said shit. And it's not like I really go out of my way to censor myself. If I'm being honest. I do at least the thing is, I do at least try to censor myself around family. Or like kids and stuff like that. Like, you get what I'm saying. Like, I do at least try to do that. I do sometimes let a couple fucks slip through. But other than that, like, I have a, like, like, I have, like, almost zero fucks to give about censoring myself with swear words. Slurs, on the other hand, those are just disrespectful and insulting and just, no. Almost done 200 encounters today. Now this will be my 200th encounter of the day. I feel like 350 is a good spot to go to today. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I think that 350 might be a good spot to go to till today. Every single time that I see that hair dye box, I just want to so badly. I want to so badly. miss my fun hair. Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second. When will I not be frustrated about it? Honey. Okay. Just making sure you're still alive. Please don't play dead with me. Please don't. That's no. No thank you. No thank you to that one. Maybe don't scare the shit out of me. I think that odds might be something like 500 or 1,000 or something like that. Probably somewhere around there. Getting hungry. Did I ever even turn my chat on for everyone else? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't just mess that up that badly, right? Like, I didn't put people in emote only purgatory. Because I do switch to emote and subscribers only when I'm offline. But that's when I'm offline. Because the thing is, I don't want to moderate my chat when I'm not streaming. almost at 3:30. Right now it's almost 4:20. Said it before and I'll say it again. My generation can't say jack shit to the younger generation and their 6-7s when we had our haha funny 420. And 69. My generation can't say nothing. Because we do. Those numbers are extremely funny to my generation. I don't even know how long that the 6-7 thing has been a thing. I don't even think I want to know, really. But my generation can't say jack shit to the younger generation about the 6-7, because we had the 69 noise and the 420. That's what my generation had. It was the funniest shit to us as teenagers. Words just broke. Wow. Impressive. almost to 340. Just wake up from a nap. Oh, big stretch. Oh. You need your big stretch. Yeah. Are you still sleepy? She's like, I don't know how you humans do it. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm always exhausted. Speaking of funny numbers. Oh, big stretch. You want snuggles now. You want snuggles. Lay down. Ooh, ow. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just go to 350 today. I think I'll go to 350 today and not have my foot do that. Okay, that's leave me alone, foot. Please just stop. Yeah, I think I'll just go to 350 today and yeah, 350 sounds good. Then maybe tomorrow I'll do probably 200 more or something like that. Maybe play some Tomodachi Life in the morning. myself out. Will you stop that? Stop that. Stop trying to eat that. That's not food. Wires are not food. That's not food either. Would you like to know what would happen if you ate that? She's like, no, what would happen? Well, you'd be covered in ink. Really? Yes. Now stop. I love you. I love you. Oh, you're so soft. You're so soft. You're so sweet. So sweet. So little. Such a little baby. Big yawn. Big yawn. Huge yawn. Yeah. Get the last few encounters done. Hey? Yeah. Oh, she's a baby. She's my kitty. Yes. Oh, yes. Bless you. Bless you. Baby sneeze. You said meow, not moo. You're silly. You're silly. You're silly. You said meow, not moo. You're not a cat. You're silly. And then 349. How do we feel about 349? No? Yeah, if you think you're gonna get it. Or, yeah. You know what words I'm trying to say. Meow if you think I'm gonna get the shiny in the next 2 encounters. In the next single encounter. Oh, that was a purr. Oh, that sounded like a bird. You're so sweet. You make a lot of different animal noises that you're not supposed to because you're a cat, but it's cute nonetheless. It's like, well, what animal noises am I supposed to make? Oh, I don't know. Meow. Instead of moo. That's a start. I find it interesting how my tuxedo cat will occasionally moo at me instead of meow. Ain't that right? You're a cat. You say meow now. Ooh, you're Sandy. Bless you. She's like, I'm a sneezing silly. I got the sneezes. Huh. What? And I don't see anybody to raid. I don't know. I don't know who all really allows raids and stuff like that. So it's always a little bit tricky. But yeah, we didn't get the shiny today. I didn't think we were going to. I'm being honest. I did not think we were going to. It's fine. Ain't that right? Is you a good kitty? You say bye bye? You say bye bye? The cat says mlem. She stuck her tongue out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, following, all that fun stuff. And hopefully we get the shiny sometime in the future. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay safe and bye. Can you say bye bye? Can you say bye bye? No? You want me to pet you? Okay.